Welcome to Expert SEM Supply Chain Knowledge Sharing session. Let us see a term called piggyback in this session. Piggyback transportation refers to the transportation of goods where one transportation unit is carried on the back of something else. It is a specialized form of intermodal transportation and combined transport. In rail transport, the practice of carrying trailers or semi-trailers in a train atop a flat car is referred to as a piggybacking. Early drawing of a Liverpool and Manchester railway show road coaches being piggybacked on railway flat wagons. The rail services provided for trucks which are carried on train for part of their journey is referred to as rolling road or rolling highway. A related transportation method is the rail transport of semi-trailers without road tractors, sometimes referred to as trailer on flat car TOFC. The railway wagon of one track gauge can be carried on a flat wagon, transporter wagon or rollback of another gauge. In addition to an entire train of coupled wagon of one gauge can be carried on continuous rails on a train of flat wagons of another gauge. In marine, small ships of all kind can be piggybacked on a larger ships. Example includes lifeboats, landing craft and minesweepers on motherships as well as midget submarines on larger submarine. In air transport, in the year 1930, British shot Mayo composite in which a smaller 4-engine float plane aircraft named Mercury was carried afloat on the back of larger 4-engine flying boat named Maya, enabled Mercury to achieve a greater range than would have been possible if it is taken off under its own power. The American space shuttle was carried on top of specifically modified shuttle carrier aircraft when the shuttle landed at places other than Kennedy Space Center. In space transportation system, a smaller satellite that is carried as a secondary payload on the launch is said to be piggybacked on the main launch. It is often the case of small satellites and CubeSats since they cannot usually afford accessing space on dedicated launch and they choose instead to take profit of the remaining payload capacity in big satellite launch. However, this is usually at the cost of not being able to fly on their desired orbit and having to remain on similar orbit that are to that of a big satellite. Thanks for watching. Bye.